Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you are all doing well today. Thank you, Conway Inc., for welcoming us and hosting us in our training sessions today. Today, we will focus on conflict resolution, particularly emphasizing compromise as a effective strategy for resolving disagreements. Think back to your school days. There may have been times where your classmates couldn't agree on which movie to watch for a class event. In those situations, teachers often had to mediate and find a solution that satisfied everyone involved, leading to a compromise that balanced differing solutions. Contrarily, there may have been occasions where you left the conflict feeling frustrated because no solution was reached, leaving the disagreement unresolved. These experiences highlight the importance of developing strong conflict resolution skills, as they can help create a more harmonious environment and strengthen our relationships in the workplace. Let's explore how compromise can be a valuable tool in achieving successful outcomes in various situations. Conflict is inevitable. However, true strength is measured by how we address it. Harvard Business School defines compromise as a conflict resolution strategy in which you and the other party willingly forfeit some of your needs to reach a mutual agreement. This training today aims to help trainees understand the concept of compromise and identify appropriate situations for its application during conflicts. And it also aims to provide employees with a straightforward, repeatable process to practice reaching compromises in real life situations. My knowledge on the subject. As a student at the University of Central Florida Nicholson School of Communication, I have studied conflict prevention studies by reviewing recommended literature and media. I've learned valuable tools such as active listening and negotiation techniques. I've applied these strategies in real life situations, whether resolving challenges for work or finding compromises with my family on dinner choices, enhancing my understanding of effective communication in diverse settings. So we're going to do an activity. So try to imagine that your boss just landed you with a crucial assignment that requires collaboration with another coworker. You both recognize the importance of getting together and collaborating, but it's your only day off. So you're enthusiastic to kickstart the project and you suggest meeting at a cozy coffee shop the next day, early in the morning, right before your workday begins. However, your coworker who isn't exactly a morning person and has a long commute would much rather meet in the evening when they're feeling more awake. It's a classic case of two different schedules conflicting. How can we resolve this issue? So, number one, you can acknowledge the problem. What's the problem in this situation? It's our time conflict. Two, both parties express your needs. So, for example, your coworker could say, evenings work best for me because I live far away and I find it hard to focus in the mornings. You probably could say, I would prefer to meet before work since my evenings are packed this week with personal obligations and I find that I'm most focused in the morning. Three, we can try and meet in the middle, find some middle ground. So let's say, what if we meet during lunch one day instead? Or maybe we could just do a quick virtual meeting in the mornings and finalize everything by email at night. Encourage the volunteer to accept or adjust the suggestion. This will give them a feeling of collaboration and fairness. Ideally, both of you will agree to a solution. That was the slide. Okay. So this was what we just said. In the book, conflict management aims to resolve disagreements or conflicts positively, ensuring satisfaction for all individuals involved benefiting the entire group. In the book, Communicating at Work by Adler and Elmhurst, they describe the conflict prevention method as compromise reflects a moderate concern for both task and social relationships. In this approach, each party sacrifices something they are seeking to gain in an agreement. Compromise can be effective when both parties have equal power and are committed to mutually acceptable solutions. The goal isn't to eliminate conflict, but to manage it to promote collaboration and respect. It works well in moderately important situations where time is limited or when parties involved have equal power, like he said. Imagine it may not provide a perfect resolution. It is often seen as a practical approach to keeping things moving forward. So, including compromise, there are 5 conflict styles. We are focusing on compromise today, but I thought we would touch on the other 4. So, avoidance is ignoring or withdrawing from the conflict. It has low concern for both yourself and fear for others. So it is considered a lose-lose situation. Accommodation, you give in to the other person's needs to maintain harmony, and it's more high concern for others, very low concern for yourself, as you're just giving in to whatever anyone needs. And it's more of a lose-win situation. Competition, you pursue your own needs at the expense of other people. This is very high concern for yourself and low concern for others. Compromise, each person gives up something to reach a mutual acceptable solution. Oh, I skipped collaboration. Collaboration is both parties work together to find a solution that fully satisfies everyone. It's high concern for both. It's a win-win situation. This is more when you have more time to find many solutions that will definitely work for all of you. Compromise is each person gives up something, they reach a solution. It's sometimes you kind of win-lose, but it's more of a urgency situation. So why might we pick compromise that is a lose-lose situation versus collaboration that is a win-win? Although collaboration and compromise seek to resolve conflict constructively, they differ in time, depth, and outcomes. Okay, so imagine again, you and your coworker are in the office. You prefer the thermostat at a cooler temperature around 68 degrees because you concentrate better in colder environments. On the other hand, your other coworker enjoys a temperature that is warmer, around 74 degrees, as they often get very cold. Each day has become a silent struggle over the thermostat. Tension is rising. What's the best compromise strategy? Okay, so we have A, keep it at 68 degrees since you got there first. B, set it at 71 and agree to make personal adjustments such as using a personal fan if you get hot, or maybe them bringing in extra sweater or a blanket if they get too cold. C, ask your coworker, just bring a sweater. It's not my fault that you're cold. And D, play rock, paper, scissors, shoes, and the winner gets to set the temperature for the day. So let's think for a second, what would we pick? What would be the most educated choice, most professional choice to keep harmony? Okay, think about it. Yes, it is B. Set it at 71 and agree to make personal adjustments, okay? This way, you and your coworker don't have any reserved tensions against each other. The thermostat issue is resolved, and both individuals make compromises. While you both do not achieve your ideal temperature, like I said earlier, you can stay cool enough to concentrate. She's not going to be crazy cold, okay? Your coworker may still feel colder than usual, but most of you can use personal items like a fan and a sweater, again, like I said, to help adjust this, okay? Our solution prevents passive-aggressive behavior, such as secretly adjusting the thermostat, which can gradually harm trust over time. Yes, it definitely can. That sounds like an episode of The Office. It provides a middle ground solution that both parties can accept and live with on a daily basis, which decreases ongoing stress and complaints in the workplace. The way minor issues are handled establishes the tone for later larger ones, okay? We gotta think preemptively sometimes, right? Okay, so last part of our training. Oh, here's my solution. Yes, that's what we touched on. Again, so this is the last part of our training, the three-step process of compromise. So when you encounter a conflict in the office, you can remember these three steps. Oh, my camera. Three steps. Three steps. When you encounter, okay, identify the conflict to effectively address and resolve conflicts. It is crucial to clearly identify the underlying issue that is fostering tension or disagreement between the parties involved. Often conflicts can escalate unnecessarily because the core problem remains vague or unaddressed. Yes. By taking the time to articulate the specific concerns and perspectives of each side, both parties can gain a deeper understanding of one another's viewpoints. This clarity not only paves the way for constructive dialogue, but also transforms the atmosphere from one contention into an opportunity for collaborative problem solving. Yes, we're moving ahead, we're growing. Engaging in meaningful discussion rather than merely exchanging oppositional statements can lead to a more productive outcome and strengthen our relationships. Two, both parties state their needs. In a negotiation, it is important to share your needs clearly while also listening to the other party. This approach highlights the importance of understanding both sides. Ask yourself the important questions like, what do they want? Why do they feel this way? What disagreements do they have with my position? And recognize that these factors can help you understand their motivations. Clearly stating your needs get to the heart of the issue. At the same time, listening carefully to their perspective can build empathy and understanding. By showing interest in their concerns, you create a chance to find common ground. This balanced approach strengthens your position and increases the chances of a solution that can benefit both sides and possibly the whole office. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay. Three, find middle ground. You find agreement. Okay. So we can identify these solutions that accommodate the needs of all members involved by openly discussing and vocalizing potential changes that enhance our group's collective experience. We create an environment that encourages a sense of responsibility, tongue twister, and active contribution. This dialogue is not only promoting transparency, but also fosters collaborative problem solving. We already briefed on that. Yes. Okay. So compromise is not about losing or giving up your position. Oh, sorry. Okay. It's not about losing or giving up your position. It is about working together and finding a solution that helps you move past our conflict, okay? By talking openly and understanding other people's point of views, you can address real issues, and this process helps everyone grow and build stronger relationships. We're building trust, growing, moving ahead, okay? So now this is to measure what we learned today, okay? So what is the compromise method considered? What did we say earlier? What do we consider this? It's not necessarily win-win, okay? Well, yes, correct. I thought I did the same pop-up thing. No, correct. It is C. I gave you the answer. Sorry. So compromise is referred to as a partial win-win because both parties in a conflict receive some, not all, of what they ask for. Since both sides must make concessions, they do not achieve all that they hoped for. Okay. However, they feel heard, respected, included, and you know, together in the decision-making process. Sorry. This approach seeks a middle ground, emphasizing a fairness and progress, even if it requires giving up some particular preferences. Okay, so these is our sources. These are our sources that we used. Thank you. Thank you for coming to our training. We appreciate you. Have a nice day.